EJ, are you down here?
What the?
Come on, man. Wow,
Really?
Yeah.
You found me.
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
Is the quarantine over? Can I go back to wrestling yet?
Well, it's not over yet, but you can catch PPW every Sunday at 8 o'clock. Even my matches are on there.
What are they doing, a best of?
I guess. How are you?
Oh, man, that was a long quarantine. You had a lot of catching up to do. Let's go.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The holiday bells are ringing. It's episode 13 of the Best of PPW. EJ, it is getting closer and closer to Christmas, and I'm in the holiday spirit. Hello, everybody. I am Paul Bow alongside Julius Kuiper. Smack down in the middle, one of Santa's elves, young Alexander Bravado. What a card we have tonight, EJ. In our first match, Mantequilla, the Lucha superhero, taking on the Whisper at PPW Aftermath. Tom Mitchell will have the preview. Back on May the 18th, 2019, this PPW Aftermath, what a show it was. We're getting match after match on Best Of.
Absolutely, Paul Bow. Whisper came to us from Chikara. You know, a big Chikara fan. Used to go see him whenever they would come to this side of Pennsylvania. So it was great to have a superstar from that promotion come on up and pay us a visit.
Absolutely, former one half of the Chikara Tag Team Champions, the Whisper. In our middle match, you talk about star talent, MLW superstars, the Dynasty, and the consumers were buzzing on this one, pun intended. Alexander Hammerstone and Richard Holliday tagged up to take on the up-and-coming main event at PPW Aftermath again on 18th of May back in 2019. EJ, you talk about a test for the young main event. The Dynasty is someone to put your cards up against.
Absolutely, coming to us from MLW. That's the thing about PPW. We bring you the best independent talent from all over the country, from all different promotions, and we put our superstars toe-to-toe with this talent.
It truly is. PPW truly is a melting pot of indie talent. You get the Lucha guys, you get the big old-fashioned bears at the watering hole, you get the girls, you get tag team wrestling that I'll put our tag team division up against anyone's tag team division. Truly the best come to PPW. And in our main event, speaking of the best, how about TJ Perkins, former WWE Cruiserweight champion? He won the inaugural Cruiserweight tournament. Sean Maluta, he doesn't need an introduction. He's been on NXT. He's been on AEW. He's a member of the Samoan Dynasty family. And the champion, the man you can trust, Evander James. It was PPW Destiny back on June 22nd, 2019.
You know what? Evander James, he's been thrown into so many 3- and 4-way matches throughout his career that he could do this like a tango in his sleep, Paul Bow.
Well, it's the best of PPW, episode 13, the Christmas edition. It's coming up next.
Now to get you in the holiday spirit, let's go to the best dressed personality on PPW, Tom Mitchell.
He might be the best dressed, but I got the best hair, baby.
Fabio.
PPW Nation, hello and welcome to a brand new Best of PPW episode. My name is Tom Mitchell, and let's get started with tonight's very first matchup. Let's go back to PPW Aftermath on May 18th, 2019, when fan favorite Mantequilla took on the debuting Whisper. Now, Mantequilla has been a PPW veteran for a couple of years now, and the Whisperer was looking to score a big victory in his debut. The two men were similar in wrestling styles as they both like to take to the air and take risks, but their personas are completely different. Mantequilla, the fun-loving superhero, takes on the dark and ominous Whisper, and beautiful clash of styles, yet a very fast and very competitive matchup. With that being said, only one man can win though, so let's find out right now who that's going to be.
There you go, EJ. Here's a very interesting matchup here. The Whisper taking on Mantequilla. We've seen Mantequilla a few times here in PPW. Whisper making his PPW debut here on High Voltage.
Always look forward to seeing new talent here at PPW, Paul Bo.
Another Chikara guy making his debut here tonight. Tag team, one half of the Chikara Tag Team Champions is the Whisper. This should be interesting. Here we go. Collar and elbow tie-up. Both men jockeying for position. Mantequilla right into that wrist lock. Winds it up. Good way to control the body. Anywhere the whisk goes, the body's sure to follow.
Two evenly matched opponents here, Paul Bo.
And now in the maneuver countering that, another wrist lock by the Whisper. There we go. There's that athletic ability of Mantequilla.
Mantequilla with controlling the matchup via the wrist here.
Oh, beautiful back flip by the Whisper, saying anything you do, I can do better.
As I was saying, Paul Bo, two evenly matched opponents here. Mantequilla, Whisper going back to square one here.
Big side headlock by the Whisper. Monty trying to get lower, trying to create that leverage. Now powering out, working back to the wrist. Winds it up. Look at a display of strength by Monty, bending him over into the bridge. Whisper showing some lower core strength. Now back into the side headlock again. Both men, EJ, feeling each other out.
Absolutely. Still in the early goings of this matchup. Neither one wants to give an inch. Both very similar in their offense here. You could see it coming to a standstill multiple times already within the first 2 minutes. Here we go. Whisper trying to go around the waist,
Beautiful
brings down
roll through.
Mantequilla.
To that one-legged crab there. Beautiful. Now you're seeing those Chikara submission maneuvers. Here, look at that.
Absolutely. The training of Mike Quackenbush. Unorthodox style. That's the advantage you have coming from the Chikara brand of pro wrestling. You may be able to hit your opponent with something they've never seen before in the ring, Paul Bo, let alone know how to defend against. But speaking of defense, look at Mantequilla coming back in this one. Wheelbarrow, arm drag. Mantequilla back on his feet here.
Look at that. Oh, man. Whisper tried to fight out of that. Rolls him over, shoulders down, and a kick out.
Tell you what, that looks like if you try to Hurricane Run in a barroom right there. That one's spilling almost out to the outside, Paul Bo.
Well, Mantequilla was going so fast, Whisper lost his balance there. Both men tumbling down. Sends him for the ride. Dropped down by Monty. Big leapfrog. And there's the patented hands on the hips. And the Whisper.
Not a smart place to go with Mantequilla, Paul Bo.
No, absolutely not. Monty's looking to take flight here. Tope Solacita in the front row. Right into that guardrail.
Tell you what, Mantequilla, he'll take any opponent, show them something they've never seen before, Paul Bo. Doesn't matter what system you came from. Mantequilla thought that was 3. Kim Holbert's a little slow in the count. I got to agree with him.
Monty firing up here. Whoa, you don't want to hit Holbert. Oh,
Mantequilla,
Whisper right to the backbreaker. Shoulders down. Kick out.
Mantequilla's good nature getting the best of him there, Paul Bo. Was looking out for Holbert. Even after he gave him a slow count. Oh, look at that. Famouser from Shadow. Kick out for Mantequilla, though. It's going to take more than that.
Whisper trying to throw the kitchen sink, so to say, at Monty. Can't seem to put him away.
You're seeing right here two excellent
Pendulum
flyweight.
backbreaker by the Whisper. And now there's that martial arts style kick, that MMA action, those elbows right to the carotid artery, and a running knee.
As I was saying, Paul Bo, two excellent flyweight competitors here. Look at that huge slam.
North-south cover. Kick out again by Mantequilla.
Paul Bo, that was a huge power maneuver on the part of Shadow there. Is it going to be enough to keep Mantequilla down? He's stunned in the corner. Mantequilla up and over. Full steam ahead. Mantequilla just
Oh, man, Insaguri, EJ.
a little too quick.
Going for the springboard into the sunset flip. Whisper rolls through. Both men are starting to get tired here, EJ. You see this match has slowed down considerably.
Whisper going back to those deadly knees and another.
Power slam.
Absolutely.
Kick out again by Mantequilla.
Paul Bo, judging from his debut performance here at PPW, Whisper knows how to mix. Knows how to mix those high-risk, high-flying maneuvers with the more traditional power maneuvers that you would more usually see in the heavyweight division. Knows how to utilize those very, very usefully in his arsenal.
Monty trying to fight out here. Whisper has him grounded. You want to keep Mantequilla on the ground.
Mantequilla got to that rope there.
That's called ring awareness, EJ.
Doesn't matter how many moves you know, when your opponent gets to that bottom rope, you got to let go. Mantequilla looks perplexed.
Well, I think he spent a lot of energy earlier trying to fight off those Furies, and now the Whisper just stalking him.
He doesn't know where to go from here. He's thrown everything, including the kitchen sink, at Whisper. Perhaps saving something in his sleeve here, but not in a good position. Mantequilla hanging off the back of Whisper, gets out.
Oh, reverse Rana! Out of nowhere by Monty. Down goes the Whisper.
Paul Bo, you can see the imprint of Whisper's head in the middle of that ring there. Mantequilla absolutely just slammed Whisper into that mat.
Both men are laid out. Referee Jim Holbert beginning to count.
The question is, who did that take more out of, Paul Bo, Mantequilla or Whisper? Bit of a desperation move on the part of Mantequilla. You could see not much power behind those elbows from either opponent.
No, these men are totally spent here.
Mantequilla trying to dig down deep, drawing the crowd of the PPW Nation here. Whisper fighting back. Evenly matched opponents here. It's going to come down to who wants it more, Paul Bo. Mantequilla ducks again. Unbelievable big right hand. That might be the game changer. It may all come down to a right hand, Paul Bo.
Whisper once again, though, stands right up. Monty slips right over. Oh, man.
With the spin kick.
Canadian
Beautiful.
Destroyer. These men are going all at it.
Paul Bo, you're seeing maneuvers here that will put most men asleep for 2 weeks, and still these men are fighting on. What is it going to take to get that 3 count?
Big knife edge chop right across the chest. Stuns the Whisper back into the corner.
Mantequilla with the hard whip. That broke Whisper at half, Paul Bo.
You can see him in the corner. Got a big boot up, not much on it, grazed him. Running knee right to the side of the face.
That might be all it takes, Paul Bo. Whisper with a knee to the back of the head from the fireman's carry. I think that's it. No.
Whisper going out, going up top.
Whisper looking to put it away here.
Monty moves.
Thinks twice about it.
Oh, man, rolls him down.
Modified crucifix there into the discus forearm. That has to be it, Paul Bo.
It's over. Here's your winner, Mantequilla. Mantequilla victorious tonight here on PPW High Voltage. Whisper put up a valiant effort, EJ.
Absolutely. Impressive first showing here from Whisper. But this is Mantequilla's house, Paul Bo. He's looking to climb back up those ranks.
PPW Nation, happy holidays from the Kilowatt and all of PPW. Now let me take you back to when MLW's The Dynasty, Richard Holliday and Alexander Hammerstone graced the halls of PPW to face ringleader Midas and Lyon, PPW's resident circus, the main event. Enjoy this match. It's absolutely one of the best.
Here's Holliday. Yeah. Hey guys. Can I get a word with you, please, real quick?
This is so funny. You know, you actually did this to me last time. Like, what did I tell you when I have my AirPods in? It's kind of like a do not disturb sign on a hotel room, right? You don't come up to me. That's fine. And I'm clearly having a little chit chat with my fellow Dynasty brother, Alexander Hammerstone. And you just come up and interrupt us. You know, it's cool. I forgive you. It's about time you finally got a tie that matches your blazer.
Yeah.
So,
thank you.
I'll grant you a question. So, what's going on?
Well, first of all, Alexander, welcome to PPW. It's very strong. So you guys are taking on the main event tonight, Midas Black and Lyon. How you guys plan preparing for?
It's very strange. It's very strange to say we're taking on the main event when the Dynasty, Richard Holliday, Hammerstone, we're a main event wherever we go. And it's not a play on words because we like to do weird bestiality role play and dress up in lion costumes. Do we look like playtime wrestlers to you? Do you want to know our game plan? How do we prepare for this match? Holliday and Hammerstone don't prepare for matches. We're just Holliday and Hammerstone. We're just the Dynasty. Look at us. There's no preparation to be made for tonight. The preparation was made when we were born. The preparation was made when our DNA started running through our veins and made us better. So no, we're not cosplaying like lions and tigers and witches oh my. We're just real professional wrestlers here in PPW. And if Holliday hasn't already shown you guys...
Hammer, please, dude. You're getting so... I love it when you get this fired up. Honestly, I'm a little apprehensive for the main event to even get into the ring with us now, knowing how fired up Hammer. How many energy drinks did you have today, man? My God. Jeez.
Did we answer your question?
Yeah, you guys did. Thank you.
Okay,
thank
yeah.
you.
We're sending them back to the zoo, all right?
Okay, I'm going to go that way. He's really strong. Back to you guys.
event versus the Dynasty here.
I'll tell you what, MLW wrestling is so hot, and you look at the top 10 independent wrestlers in the country. According to Jim Cornette's podcast, Richard Holliday and Alexander Hammerstone are on that list along with MJF. The main event has their work cut out for them tonight, EJ.
You know, normally I would say, why would you listen to a list? What did the person who wrote that know? But it's Jim Cornette, Paul, but I'm not going to throw any shade at Jim Cornette because I don't think I can handle that.
All right, Richard Holliday now locking up with Midas Black, collar and elbow tie-up, both men jockeying for position. The much bigger Holliday right to the side headlock. Steps around into the hammerlock and just pushes Midas Black. A huge size difference here, EJ.
Yeah, it's obvious to anyone observing this match who has the weight advantage and the height advantage here. So you were saying Richard Holliday, one of the top independent stars in the country right now, along with his partner. We haven't seen his partner too much here at PPW, Paul, though.
And I'll tell you what, AJ, I know a lot about Alexander Hammerstone, native of Arizona. I'll tell you what, he has all the tools. He is on the radar of all the main company. Sunset flip by Midas Black. Shoulders down and a kick out. Here we go again. Rolls him up. Schoolboy roll up. And again, Midas Black showing that quickness.
Paul Bo, you can be as quick as you want when you're against a guy like Alexander Hammerstone. You're going to need a little bit more than quickness.
Tell you what, he came to that ring. He did beautiful drop kick by Midas Black. Wearing that jacket, he looked a lot like Star-Lord with that jacket, and now the double team effort of the main event. Sends the big man for the ride. Here's that double team effort. Big back elbow, no effect, and Hammerstone with the double forearms. Lariats right across the chest. Puts the main event on their backs, EJ.
I'll tell you what, usually Jay Lyon is the big man in the ring. Not today, Paul Bo. He is absolutely dwarfed by both these men.
Has him scooped up, double power suplex. Look at the balance there by Hammerstone and Holliday with their possessing there. Blood rushing to the head of both competitors.
Palbo, this is a statement. This isn't just a wrestling match. Oh, look at that, though. That's that quickness you were talking about. Holliday to the outside.
Oh, step up enziguri by Midas Black.
Jay Lyon is still in the vertical suplex. Trying to chop him down to size here. Palbo, we've compared guys to redwood trees before. Alexander Hammerstone, he's like the entire forest. I hope they brought the chainsaw if they want to chop him down.
It's nice. Look at it, strangling him. Double suplex.
Unbelievable.
Hammerstone is a beast.
Palbo, that's an understatement. I don't know if we've ever seen anything quite like this tag team here at PPW.
And I'll tell you what, he just tug in Holliday. Hammerstone don't look like he has too many friends. Looks like bravado at a birthday party. There's a shot. Now they're playing the game of pass the buck here with the Lyon. Lyon trying to fight back, but I'll tell you what, EJ, the main event seems to be outmatched here.
Absolutely. What do you think the rest of the tag team locker room is thinking watching this match?
The crowd is very loud here.
From the top rope, double missile drop kick. Midas Black on his game here.
Winds up the arm, throws that big lariat. Midas Black sends it for the run, drop toe hold. Nice senton by Jay Lyon, floats over, shoulders down. Oh, and look at that. Holliday just stomped him right into private parts, as you say, EJ. Double underhook by the main event on a kip up, and listen to this crowd, EJ.
You know what? The only chance the main event has here is utilizing that quickness and that teamwork, and that's exactly what we're seeing here, Paul.
Has Holliday up on the ropes. Midas Black up and over, right across the small of the pack. Holliday down on his back.
Bobo, that's the thing about tag team wrestling. There's no weight limits, so you might be facing competitors that are much, much bigger than you. That is why you need to have your teamwork down.
Oh no, EJ.
Paul Bo, I do not like.
Rich Holliday right in front of commentators row. Hammerstein on the other side. I hope they pick the other side.
Why do they always have to pick this side, Paul Bo?
Oh, there you go. Holliday tripped up the Lion. Drags him outside. Hammerstone from the... Oh, man. Holliday with a big shot. Hammerstone just took Midas's head off.
Tell you what, maybe that the main event took a little too much time getting that hoop. Oh my God, Midas Black was just broken in half.
Looked like something, a makeshift doomsday device there, EJ.
Absolutely.
There's a tag back into Holliday. These two men, I'll tell you what, if they become permanent fixtures in PPW, who's going to stop them?
Well, I don't know if there's many men in that tag team locker room who could stop them.
Floats over, shoulders down, and a kick out.
We'll have to see here, though. This one's not over yet. Main event still hanging in there. Midas Black, ribs exposed. Big boot right to the ribs.
Hammerstone only grazed him there, and it still knocked Midas Black down. You can see him fighting from his knees, EJ.
Well, but what do you do against a guy like Alexander Hammerstone?
Run.
that will be my strategy.
Plain and simple. Tell you what, Hammerstone has a body chiseled like that of a Greek god.
Although maybe this was a bit of a wake-up call here for the tag team division.
Winds up the arm. Now into the pump handle. Look at that display of strength.
Although he's plucking him up off that mat like he's a child.
Midas Black trying to reach out. Excuse me, Jay Lyon trying to help his partner. He's in La La Land, as they say, no man's land. Hammerstone doing some squats with him.
He's gathering energy there, Paul Bo. I don't like where this is going. Oh,
big fall away slam by Hammerstone. Floats over, shoulders down. 1, 2. Oh, just got his shoulder up. I don't know what Carter was waiting for there.
Carter was checking to make sure the shoulders were not underneath that bottom rope, because that's just as good as getting your hand up on that bottom rope.
Very good observation, EJ. Now Midas Black plows him into the corner. Kick right to the back, and he's in a lot of trouble. The Lion is trying to get in here. They got to tag the Lion in, EJ.
Absolutely.
Big stinger splash in the corner by Holliday. Now the double team effort continues. Hammerstone has him measured. Look at this. What are we going to see here?
Belly to belly suplex, textbook professional wrestling maneuver right there. That does not mean it's not any less devastating.
I'll tell you what, EJ, thanks for spending your Sunday night with us here on PPW High Voltage, only on WYLN and YouTube on the PPW Entertainment channel. And look at Hammerstone. Look at him there taunting the crowd. I think he's talking to Jackie out there. You see him there?
Bobo, I don't know who he's talking to, but I'll tell you what, his message out here is loud and clear.
His message is definitely loud and clear.
Midas not in a good position here. Hammerstone taunting Jay Lyon in the corner. Midas sneaks out.
Trying to fire up on all cylinders. Ducks under. Oh, big elbow. Here's the tag to the Lion. Unleash the beast.
Bobo, it's a totally different circus now that the Lion has been unleashed. Hammerstone easily shrugs off Jay Lyon. Jay Lyon steps to the side, big chop.
Oh, puts on the brakes. Hammerstone says, not today. Kick right to the ribs.
Trying to soften him up there, not enough.
Up and over by the big Lion.
Lyon trying to use that agility to his advantage. Springboard.
Oh, there it is. Double enziguri, floats over, shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man.
Oh, I thought that was it, Paul Bo. I thought they picked up the upset there.
Crowd is enjoying every minute of this one.
Paul Bo, you know what? The main event is giving the Dynasty a run for their money. Richard Holliday, Alexander Hammerstone with Holliday with the blind tag there. I don't think Jay Lyon saw it. German suplex. Midas off the top rope.
Went for the Mexican head scissors. Holliday caught him.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Stacking him up. One. Oh, Luna picked him up again. You talk about power bomb by Holliday. 1, 2, 3.
Although, if I was Midas Black, I would have just stayed down.
Well, sometimes it's better off with the heart of a lion, should I say. For Midas Black and Jay Lyon, they are fighting for all their worth here in this PPW Tag Team Tournament. Someone wants to wear gold in PPW. Why not be the main event?
Absolutely, that Tag Team Championship up for grabs, Paul Bo. It's vacant as we speak. Of the moment. Oh! Hammerstone caught him.
Oh! Meets in the middle. Both men knocked outside the ring.
Paul Bo, we're seeing that teamwork, that quickness. The main event is still in this one. Paul Bo, I'll be among the first to say I think I counted them out too early.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Lyon looks to take flight. Tope Solacita!
It's easy to forget that Jay Lyon is so agile, so quick on his feet for his size.
I haven't seen a big man move like that since Phil Bravado.
Since Phil Bravado forgot the SD card.
Hammerstone picking up Midas Black. Look at this. Oh, what? Oh my God.
That has to be it, Paul Bo.
Jeff Carden is right. He is right. He is not the legal man.
The legal man.
Very good observation by Carden.
For once, Carter got his game here. He must have had a good night's sleep or something last night.
Both men exchanging pleasantries outside. Hammerstone has lost his mind here. Look at this. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh no. This isn't good, Paul Bo. Oh my God, a big press to the outside.
He launched him into that front row. Hammerstone going out now. Everything is spilled outside. Carnage everywhere. Spider-Man is nowhere to be found.
Paul Bo, can we take a moment to recognize the brute strength?
Holliday is still the legal man. Holliday and Jay Lyon, they're going to get themselves counted out. Carden's counting, and he can count to 10. He's not like Hobart.
Paul Bo, this one looks like it's going to spill out into the back.
Let's get our cameras back there.
I don't think it's going to be resolved in this ring here. Our camera's cut out. Folks, do that. We can't go back to the locker room. There you have it. No contest. Double count out. Although, as I was saying, due to privacy laws, we can't send a camera back into that locker room.
Absolutely not. There are females back there, including Ryan Race.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Munderwear main event time on the Best of PPW. Tonight, a three-way dance. Let's go back to June 22nd, 2019. Summer Rae was the guest that night, EJ. But it was a main event like you've never seen before, a three-way dance. TJP, TJ Perkins, the first ever WWE Cruiserweight NXT champion. Sean Maluta needs no introduction. We talked about it in the open. AEW, NXT, WWE, member of the Samoan Dynasty, one of the nicest guys around. He's in the match, and the PPW champion, the man you can trust, Evander James, he was taking on all comers. This three-way dance is our main event tonight.
Absolutely. I think this is one of those matches that really cemented Evander James as a top competitor, as one of our top champions, of all time here at PPW. You know, to take on talent like this from all over independent wrestling, top tier talent, I might add, you know, not just some scrubs that we got off of 5th Street. top tier independent talent, and he proved himself.
Well, I'll tell you what, this match was one above the top rope. It was lightning quick, the kicks, the moves. I'll tell you what, you're in for a real Christmas kind of treat here tonight on the Best of PPW High Voltage. It's our main event, our Munderwear main event. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas to all.
And to all, a good fight.
That was pretty good.
Oh, you got a future in this business, kid. Let's go to myself, Bobo, in the ring.
Introduction.
Introducing first to the quarter to my left, the challenger, New York, weighing at 195 pounds, Sean Maluta. Standing in the corner by righty meeting this morning, 170 pounds, fighting in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. Flash and the Cruiserweight, TJ Perkins.
DJ, a little insider baseball here. TJ Perkins flew cross country earlier today from Los Angeles. We'll have to see if the jet lag will have any bearing in this match.
He is your reigning, defending PPW heavyweight champion. He is a man you can trust, Evander.
Well, Evander James holding off the PPW championship, possibly kissing it for the last time. He hopes not, obviously. So do a lot of these fans around the ring.
Tell you what, the odds are definitely stacked against Evander James here. Two top-tier athletes, two different chances to lose that belt, and he doesn't even need to be tagged, or pinned, rather.
That's an excellent point, EJ. Doesn't have to lose the match to lose the title.
Tell you what, if this is horses, he'd be called a long shot, even though he is the champion.
Yeah, you got to think that TJ Perkins is probably going to take the favorite card in this one, but Paul Bowe joining us on commentary.
What a main event we have here. Sean Maluta, that Samoan heritage shining through right there. You saw that big chop right across the chest of TJ Perkins. Maluta, Perkins, no strangers to each other. Nice roll through by Perkins. Nice cartwheel over. Big. Look at this. Head scissors into the bridge. Spins him around and takes him over. Phil, I've never seen that before ever.
TJ Perkins started training the Lucha Libre style at the age of 13 in Los Angeles, California.
Great to know, EJ. Great to do your homework now. Maluta trying to fight his way out. Looks to pop out, and he gets out. Slips himself out. Perkins tries to go back. Look at an armbar there. Rolls him over.
Card right down in position in case there was a pinfall attempt.
Maluta spending the last couple months in NXT down in Florida. He had a couple TV matches. Spent some in the Cruiserweight Classic a couple years ago. First round exit, but I'll tell you what, Maluta just keeps getting better.
Paul Bowe, pro wrestling in general is at a height it's never been at before as far as athleticism and ability goes, and this is a showcase of that ability and athleticism of pro wrestling today.
5 minute action, rolls him up. Evander James quick to break up, and out goes Maluta. Hard to the concrete here, hardwood floor, Holy Family. Look at that, Mexican head scissor takeover by the champion, Evander James. He's just getting started.
E.A. James here in the opening moments.
James knows he's going to have to go out of his comfort zone tonight, gentlemen. His normal tactics are not going to take out both of these men, so he's got to do something different, and he's flying all over the place right now.
There's your tope out to the hardwood here.
Evander James wants to show he go toe-to-toe with both these men here, and to not underestimate your heavyweight champion.
EJ, I've talked about Evander James. We've known him a long time here, coming up the ranks, and he's just become more and more styles. He's been more versatile. Oh. Blockbuster off the top rope. I couldn't see. I was blinded by the cameraman. Looked like that from my vantage point, and
Evander James rolling around, drops right on his head. Here comes Perkins. Bull rushes Maluta into the corner like
Maluta
a battering
is getting
ram.
it from every corner here, Paul Bo.
Perkins up, look at that, headstand. Once again, whips him over.
Maluta was not ready for TJ Perkins to be in that spot.
Perkins is so quick on his feet, Phil. You've got to be impressed with that.
Well, he's almost as fast as Freddie.
I mean, TJ Perkins, we're talking about a world-traveled competitor here. He has competed all over the world in every style you can imagine. This man has seen it all and wrestled everywhere.
Code breaker by Maluta, back press, hooks one leg. Evander James tried to get in for the cover, but just out of the corner of his eye, I saw Perkins raise his shoulder up.
Evander James knows he's going to have to take a bunch of punishment here tonight to get the respect of both Sean Maluta and TJ Perkins, who have been around the world. Evander James headed around the world himself, guys.
Break the news, Phil.
Headed over to Japan for Wrestle 1. He became the #1 draw in his class during a Wrestle 1 tryout. He's headed to Japan, I believe, in a couple months.
That is huge news. Japan's one of those countries where up-and-coming pro wrestlers go to prove themselves, to learn some new styles, and to get their career jump-started.
You know what, EJ, make a valid point. We're all talking about how he's leaving, how that's an accomplishment. What happens when he comes back? What kind of style is he going to have? That's an amazing point, EJ, and he's going to be even more dangerous when he comes back.
I'll tell you what, we talked about the style, versatile styles. TJP looking for a sharpshooter.
Perkins going for that sharpshooter. A little ode to Bret the Hitman Hart.
And I'll tell you what, guys, we see a lot of...
Oh, that hurt Evander James. Evander James is squirming in pain, and I can't believe that his left leg is still attached. Oh my goodness, what a move done. And Evander James got the worst of it.
Phil, we talk about different styles that come in here, different athletes from all races, all different walks of life, should I say. I am so impressed with the speed of TJ Perkins. I don't think I've ever seen someone so fast in the ring here at PPW, and a running knee by by Evander. Big slam. Rolls through. Evander's going up top, looking to end it here. Phil, high risk, high reward. What are you thinking?
Evander's going to win it right here if he hits it. Sean Maluta doesn't look like he wants that to happen, though.
Smart move, pushed him down. Evander's hung up, and Maluta with a big pimp slap with the right hand.
Absolutely. Right across the face of the champion here.
Perkins better roll out of the way. I don't know what he's thinking.
I can tell you what he's thinking. He's going to go up there.
And Evander James might get the worst of this again.
Maluta's up in the electric chair. James, cross body block. All three men laid out. James floats over, back press, 2.5.
You got to think, again, James with the cover. If at first you don't succeed, try again, gentlemen. Evander James now getting very frustrated.
Absolutely, that was perhaps as good of an opportunity as he would get. Both men down with their shoulders on the mat, but could not secure that 3 count. Evander James getting his second win here.
Yeah, buying time with those clotheslines, guys.
Step up enziguri by James. Chop right across the chest.
A little lucha libre action here from the champion.
Look at that. Double blockbuster by James. Is that enough? Rolls over, shoulders down, hooks one leg.
You know what? With moves like that, Evander James is going to be teaching the Japanese a thing or two.
James staying in this match. A lot of people writing him off.
That's not a smart thing to do, both for his competitors and his fans. Never write off Evander James.
Oh, man, took a bad bounce.
Agree. But
Evander
now you might
James
have
to the outside.
Carding out to check on James.
Oh, wow. Wicked kick by Maluta.
Perkins hanging on. Gets slammed down to the mat. Oh!
I thought that was over. EJ, in the nick of time, Evander got in to break up that 3 count.
That was very close. That had to have been millimeters, a matter of millimeters between the hand of Jeff Carden and the mat. Paul Bowe, what do you have to say about the resiliency and of our champion here tonight?
Well, he's given a term of fighting championing, new meeting. Perkins off the ropes. Baseball slide, goes down low, kicks out the knee on Evander James.
Paul Bowe, that one looked like it hurt. You could see the pain in Evander James's face.
Evander James getting his second energy. Unfortunately for him, so is Sean Maluta, who throws it himself at Evander James in the form of a kick.
He put everything he had behind that kick.
Oh yeah, that was his whole body coming in with his foot leading.
I'll tell you what, all these men are leaving it all out there on the map, giving it everything they have. It's a testament to that PPW Heavyweight Championship, the place of honor it commands among independent wrestlers.
We're up top, Perkins quickly like a cat.
Paul Bowe.
Oh, here we go again. They tried this once before. James, kick right to the keister of TJP. James going up his knee. You see that, Phil? It just buckled on him again.
Oh yeah, and I'm really worried for this one, Paul, because he's going to need a lot behind that. And Perkins is going to help him. Oh my God! Sort of.
Someone has to roll over. Maluta's trying to get out of the ring.
Maluta's lower back destroyed on that move. Evander James is out, and Perkins doesn't have any idea that either of them are all on the ground. What a match.
Great, what a thank you for spending your Sunday night with us. I say it again, Phil Bravado, Paul Bowe, Julius Kuiper, right after Solo Spaceman on PPW High Voltage. We'll bring it to you every Sunday.
And Paul, just a quick look into the future. Next week, Night of Gimmicks night. We got the Fox Vineyard and Charles Mason Lumberjack match and the Tag Team Rumble for the Tag Team titles. HV is on fire right now, Paul.
In fuego, as Dan Patrick used to say. Speaking of on fire, here we go, forearms galore. Take one, thank you, sir, may I have another, from the old Animal House flick. And James and Perkins exchanging pleasantries in the middle of that square. Big European uppercut. Look at
James
Perkins.
missed wildly here, taken off his feet by the speed of Perkins.
Oh, spinning heel kick by TJP.
Is there anybody more dangerous with his feet than TJ Perkins? In terms of agility, in terms of moveset.
Well, he just got a receipt for that one as Sean Maluta punched his clock out.
Absolutely. Bravado's question was answered right there. Starting to see wrestlers really utilize those leg kicks and leg maneuvers more and more. That's the crossover from mixed martial arts. You see it in the pro wrestling world.
Look at this. Innovative offense.
Perkins ready to take flight.
He perched up. Double cross body block by TJP. He had to be 15 feet in the air.
Absolutely. That's why they have those guards over the fans on the ceiling, Paul Bowe. Oh, look at the leg hold applied by TJ Perkins here.
Evander James has never wanted to get to that lower purple better than he does now. He realizes that if he does not get to that rope, he will not be the PPW PPW heavyweight champion leaving here tonight. And Perkins is going to make sure that he doesn't.
Look at this.
What an inventive move by James. Quick cover and almost a 3. You can see Paul him grabbing that left knee again.
You know, I think TJP was even surprised by that one, and this is a guy who knows every move in the book.
Maluta high!
Frog splash!
Right, a big Samoan splash, Paul Bowe.
Right
Navarro would be proud.
The clavicle of TJP, he rolls out. Now you talk about height on that one.
It's like an RVD frog splash.
There's the enziguri by James.
James working on one leg, and he just met Sean Maluta's size 12 and a half.
Greco-Roman basics, and
It's
that's
over.
a 3 count.
James retains. James retains. Here's your winner, and still PPW Heavyweight Champion, Evander James.
Tell you what, moonsaults, hurricane ranas, it doesn't get any better than good old-fashioned Greco-Roman wrestling. That got the job done there. A quick inside package, got the pin, got the win.
And you know, you almost expect that that's what has to win the match. It's not going to be a finish. It's not going to be a crazy end. It's going to be a 1-2-3 right out of nowhere. That's how talented these three are.
Absolutely, and you have to think E.A. James, that's exactly how he wanted that to go. He was seeking that opportunity throughout the entire match, looking for that opening. He finally saw it and was quick to capitalize and retain that heavyweight championship.
Well, we're going to close it out from here. I'm Paul Bowe for Phil Bravado and Julius Kuiper. Thank you for watching PPW High Voltage. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
PPW Nation, that's a wrap on episode 13 of the Best Of, and that's a wrap on 2020. Woo! We made it. Stay in contact with us through Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as stay updated on www.ppwwrestling.com. And we will see you in the new year. Ladies and gentlemen, from all of us at PPW, have a safe and happy new year.